Welcome back, everybody. This is Josh here with Basement Level Magic. We are headed into our third round matchup, and as crazy as it sounds, I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this thing. I want to see how this Taigam scheming really works in this deck, and it's going to be really important to get it on turn 2, put as much into our graveyard as we want, set up our draws for the turns to come. We are going to be able to hit Collected Company on turn 4. And we can actually do back-to-back, so even if we fall a little bit behind on the board early, we'll be okay, as long as they don't have some crazy fast red deck, which a Blossoming Sands doesn't seem like a crazy fast red deck. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to do I'll do the Polluted Delta, and then just grab a island. Otherwise, we could get the Sunken Hollow or Prairie Stream, but I don't really think we need to go that route just yet. We have ways of getting those cards anyway, with the fetch lands in our hand. Just want to make sure I do play the Swamp next turn and not one of these, because I am going to look to get a double color off of my fetch lands. Alright, so Hangerback Walker. And we see a Shrine of the Forsaken God, so it's probably one of those big Eldrazi decks. After seeing the Flooded Strand now, I am very tempted to just go ahead and thin the deck a little bit, go grab a Plains. I know that they say you're not really thinning the deck out a ton, but it is a little bit more than, it's one less card. So we do want to go ahead and just put a few of these cards in the graveyard. I absolutely want to keep the Rally. How many Collected Companies is too many Collected Companies? That's the question you have to ask yourself right now, though. Is it crazy to keep everything? I don't think I need 4. Alright, so we're going to have 3 Collected Companies. So if our opponent has some way of wrathing, we have lots of insurance against that. Alright, so and his mana ramp is going. There's that other Collected Company. I do not want to use a fetch line right now, because I want to draw that Rally. And so I'll just go ahead and do another Taigam Scheming. We'll put the lands in the graveyard, and Sidisi's Faithful also. And so we'll be able to do double Rally the Ancestors. The only thing is we need to be able to hit a Nantuko Husk next turn with our Collected Companies. Which means that I'm only going to be able to keep one Rally the Ancestors, but I don't want to put the other Rally in the graveyard. If we were playing the Jace version, putting it in the graveyard might work out for us, but we don't have a way of getting it back if we put it in there. I don't know why he doesn't attack. That seems like a mistake there. Alright, so we'll go grab a Canopy Vista so we have a way of doing Collected Company. And we'll just wait until he goes to attack phase. You would think that he knows that we have a Collected Company, considering the fact that we did put one in the graveyard. Alright, so Ugin Gonna do some damage to us, I'm sure. And he doesn't attack. That's some... Well, I suppose if he didn't do it last time, why would he do it this time? Alright, so right now... So we do have a Sidisi's Faithful in the graveyard that we could use to return his Hangerback Walker, trying to get Ugin knocked down. And actually, we could probably do it with the air. Yeah, the Hangerback Walker would definitely be the best option. Otherwise, we could run our luck with Collected Company, see what that hits. And at that point, we could just use the Evolving Wilds. I think the best option is to do the rally. We need to try to deal with that Ugin as much as possible. Because otherwise he could just exile our Nantuko Husk, which make it really difficult with this deck. So I'll grab a Sunken Hollow. I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, I hit the wrong stuff there. Alright, so this will probably be some sequencing I need to figure out here. Oh, I probably should have done the Catacomb Sifter creating the token first. I don't think it's going to change much, though. And actually, yeah, the token's more important, I think. I don't want him to gain life, so I'd rather him have to replay his Hangerback. We're not looking for a land. Got one anyway. So now we'll just go ahead and attack. Alright, so how far can we get Ugin down? That's a question we gotta ask. So if we went ahead and just sacked all three of these guys to the Husk, we get Ugin at 1. We could even sack the final one to kill Ugin off outright. Otherwise, say we kill the Irashian Cleric, and then we can get Ugin down. So we'd say the Scion token to this one, and then we get Ugin to 3, which he could still exile our Husks. So we need to kill Ugin is, I think, the most important thing. Yeah, and another rally is actually huge for us. He will be able to play his Hangerback Walker next turn. Alright, so down goes Ugin. We do have another rally next turn, or else a collected company. Yeah, Silk Wrap sucks. Actually, I'm going to sack it to itself because it's better for us in the graveyard than being exiled. Whew, that was a close one. Remember that. Nantuko Husk in the graveyard is far better than Nantuko Husk exiled. Alright, big old hangerback walker coming. I'm actually really tempted to just do like a collected company next turn. You know, unfortunately, we don't have the greatest of things to do with the cards in our graveyard right now. I mean, we have a Sidisi's Faithful, Elvish Visionary, a couple Nantuko Husks, Catacomb Sifter. Not really anything exciting. So I'm just going to go ahead and hold up the collected company. Something big's coming. Ew, another Ugin. Okay. No blocks. No need to block. Alright, so Sidisi's Faithful and Grim Harrispex, that's actually pretty decent. And we will put Hangerback Walker back in his hand. Alright, so we've got another Nantuko Husk. What do we have here? We've got 5, 6, 7 mana. So we could do the Husk and Collected Company, but then once again we have to worry about Ugin. I think we're going to have to worry about Ugin no matter what, though. I mean, we're going to have ways of drawing cards, but we're not going to really have a lot that we can do. I might just rally the ancestors to draw a lot of cards. Or even just attack in with the Harrispex, try to take down Ugin. I'd rather him block with the Cleric. Yeah, I'm going to go after Ugin right now. So we do know that he has a Hangerback Walker in hand. Other card is unknown. Okay, so down goes the Cleric. I think I probably just hold up Rally and... We could hold up Rally or Collected Company at this point. Oh my gosh, look at my time. I probably sound like I'm obsessed with it, talking about it all the time. There's just a lot of lines you have to look at with this deck. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what he does with his Ugin. And I actually hope that what he does is... I guess try to kill the Haruspex with the Zugin. Which we would allow to happen. I mean, we have no ways of stopping it, honestly. And then just do our Rally the Ancestors afterwards. At which point we could... Oh, he's going to do it to his own hanger back. And at that point in time, now we will rally. So just put Hangerback back in his hand. So it basically wastes his Ugin. Not looking for lands. Yeah, so we're going to be able to just draw a ton of cards here. Alright, so now we sack our cards. No need for lands. I'm going to try to get these triggers going a little quicker. Yeah, so we definitely want to just get all of our cards in the in our hand, graveyard, whatever. Or actually in our graveyard so that they don't get exiled. Alright, all the cards in the world. Alright, so the question is, do we want to kill Ugin once again? We've got, what, 4... We could have 8 lands. Which we could use for... I mean, how weird would it be if we just do... Actually, that'd be awful. I was going to say, if we do a Sidisi's Faithful, and play these other guys. I don't think we have a way of... Yeah, I don't think we have a way to kill Ugin right now. And I don't think we actually have a land to fetch up with this polluted delta. Therefore, I'm going to play out the Prairie Stream because I know that we actually get land out of it. Okay, actually, so we have a land with, we have mana with our Scion. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could play both Cutthroats and do a rally. That should win it for us. Alright, here we go. I'm actually not sure. I don't... You know, now that I'm thinking about this, I forgot that he was so high in life. I don't think we're going to kill him, but I do think it's going to be a pretty impressive rally, hopefully, here. Alright, all the triggers in the world. I need to get these triggers going. No point in exploiting that right now. Alright, so I think I want to go after probably Ugin. We don't want him to ultimate. So I'm just going to start stacking stuff. We'll continue to draw cards. This deck is ridiculous, by the way. Yeah, why not have another Zulaport Cutthroat, honestly? Do we need an Antuga Husk? No, probably not. Here, I'm going to keep the Eldrazi Scion out. I don't know why, but I just want it. I'm very tempted to... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and... Now we'll go ahead to the end. We have to discard. Get rid of these lands. I'm actually really tempted to put the cutthroats in the graveyard. Don't really need this collected company anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna put the cutthroats in the graveyard. That way, any additional rally the ancestors, and we'll be able to get a bunch of life drain with it. Wow, look at my time. Yeah, this is absolutely showing you guys that this is a deck you should probably practice with quite a bit with the triggers. As I had said before, I had done 2 matches before I... Alright, so he's going to exile our stuff. I had done 2 matches before doing this. So I'm going to start sacking our guys. Actually, I did that wrong. I should have sacked the Scion and the Haruspex first. My gosh, I might even deck myself. So there should be still 1 land out there that I could get with this Windswept Heath. I have a Canopy Vista left. Yeah, we don't need to do a Tygam scheming this time. Oh, I must have already gotten rid of the Canopy Vista. Okay. Alright, so... Yeah, I think we go ahead and do our Elvish Visionaries, hoping to hit a Rally the Ancestors. That is not a Rally the Ancestors. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. Alright, so now we have to hope to hit it with this Elvish Visionary now. Otherwise we could do a Grim Haruspex or an Nantuko Husk, but he can just get rid of it next turn anyway. Yeah, I'm going for it. Rally the Ancestors off the top, right here. We got 2 of them left in our deck. There it is. Alright. Look at these triggers. This is ridiculous. Yeah, that's absurd. We have seen 50 cards. 50 cards on turn 9. Yep. It's that kind of deck, you know? We do have the win wrapped up right now, though. fairly certain about that. You know, I ain't no brain surgeon, but we have 4 Zulaport cutthroats out there. Yeah, having all the cutthroats out there is pretty much gonna wrap it up. Whoa, what is he doing? Okay. He's just taking probably more time to make it so that we're gonna run out of time. He knows that he's dead. I don't know. Return this guy to my hand. Alright, there we go. Took us nearly 20 minutes, but, you know, killed him good, I guess. This is gonna be tough. Alright, so what do we do here? Silk Wrap is gonna be pretty much no good. Murderous Cut will suck. Yeah, we don't really have anything we can bring in against him. Virulent Plague, I guess, if he's doing that crazy Scion thing. What do we put it in place of? I don't know. I think we just go ahead and run it back. I will probably not talk a ton during this match, during these next couple of games, because of my time. This deck is hard enough to be on time with, and talking through everything is proving to be difficult for me. Alright, we'll keep it, you know, Taigam Schemia is going to give us a way to try to filter through stuff. And I'm not going to crack my fetch lands. Not until I'm ready to play. I just want to get rid of the fetch lands, which we are not going to be looking to use. Just get the lands that we actually know we need. So the polluted delta, I'm going to go and get a prairie stream. We need to get some white source going. Actually, a Canopy Vista will do. And I forgot we had put that on top, so... But we can get the Prairie Stream right now. We'll be able to do a Collect a Company on his turn. Okay. Alright, so now that we know what he's playing, I'm okay with going for Collected Company. I'll do these two. And that was actually a really good hit, getting Nantuko Husk and Grim Haruspex. Land is not what we needed right there. But we can use Canopy Vista. Definitely want to kill anything on the board for him if we can. Alright, so here we could just go ahead and... I don't know that we want... trying to decide between Sidisi's Faithful and Elvish Visionary. Sidisi's Faithful can at least put Nissa back in his hand. I want the card draw, though. Alright, 4 minutes. Can we win in 4 minutes? Alright, so he's going to end up exiling, unfortunately, that Elvish Visionary that we wanted. Okay. No Rally the Ancestors, though, which is a very good thing for us. And he was able to flip Nissa, though. So we'll see whether he wants the plus or minus Nissa, but I don't know why he's not just playing the Sower. And he's over 7 mana now, and he's going to be able to use these Shrine of the Forsaken Gods to do double. So you could easily see him playing something like a Ulamog or a Ugin very soon here. Alright, I'm trying to decide if there's a card out there that this Polluted Delta can even get. I don't think there is, actually. Because we've got both our plains in a swamp, we've got our Prairie Stream, and he's got our Sunken Hollow, so that land is basically a dead land. Ooh, Zulaport Cutthroat is a good draw. At this point in time, I'm just going to go ahead and attack with the Husk. I'm not extremely worried about Nissa. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this going. We actually do want to draw that. As crazy it might seem. And we do hit a rally now. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and try to skip forward as fast as possible. Oh, Sanctum of Ugin is a card that we don't want to see. So he just drew a Hangerback Walker. Ooh. Exile the Husk, I believe? Or the Cutthroat is actually the one that I want the most right now. But yeah, generally, if people have a choice, they're going to exile a Husk. And so we'll just sack it. And that Evolving Wilds is basically dead as well. May sound crazy, but I actually kind of want a Collected Company more than a Rally right now. Just because I want to get more Cutthroats on the board. And if he's taking our Cutthroat right now, yeah, shoot. We might have another Sunken Hollow with this Fluid Delta, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Not certain what my... I know I've got 2 Canopy Vistas. I believe I have 2 Sunken Hollows. Alright, we're down to 2:30. He's down to 6 minutes, so I mean, it's... You would think he doesn't want to take too long, but... You know, to do this deck in 2 minutes and 30 seconds is insanely impossible. Alright, so there that Sidisi's Faithful may come in handy once again. I'm going to do the Fluid Delta. I want to see if there is something. Yeah. Alright, so we did get another land. I'm just going to go ahead and play the Husk out. This may be wrong. Alright, so we'll see if he drew anything worthwhile now. Yeah, the tough thing about the Sanctum of Ugin is you have to have a spell that costs a crap load to be able to go search up something. Uh-oh. He found something, is what it looks like. Ulamog? Void Winnower. Can't cast spells with even converted mana costs. Can't block with... Yeah, that's fine. And then he goes and gets Ulamog. Alright, so we pretty much need to do it this next turn. Can't cast spells with even, which Rally we run for 5. Can't block. Boy, we could have really used a Zulaport Cutthroat. I think we're just going to time out anyway. I don't know what's going on here. That the lands thing threw me off right there for 20-30 seconds, and I don't have that much time to waste. I may just go ahead and take this. Yeah, I think I mean, time-wise, we're just dead. Yeah, right there, I think I needed a Nantuko Husk that I could be able to play and not die with. Yeah, we're down at 30 seconds. I apologize for the lack of talking that I've been doing this second game. It's just, this deck is quite difficult to focus on and get everything done in time. One thing that I do think would be awesome in this deck is just like a one of Surrak. After looking at how this goes, just being able to attack if you wanted to. You know, do Rally the Ancestors, having a Surrak, the Hunt Caller in your graveyard, giving all your creatures haste would be insane. Or actually, it wouldn't give all of them; it'd just give one. So maybe that's not that great. There is a red ally creature that is able to give creatures haste too, I suppose. Alright, so we could go ahead and do Sidisi's Faithful. Yeah, this isn't going to do us much good, though. Yeah, we're down to 9 seconds. I mean, we knew that this was headed this way. It's unfortunate. What is going on here? Alright, well, game over anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Joshua with Basement Level Magic. Obviously an anticlimactic thing. I mean, we're going against a deck that takes some time to win, and our deck is quite slow as well. Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough of the reps to do a great job with this deck online, but that's something that you can definitely do with practice. I would definitely work on it in the freebie games, but I wanted to try to go against more competitive decks, and that's why we decided to do a league rather than just do, free games where you end up playing against decks that, are just kind of odd. But hopefully we'll be quickening up the pace. I told myself as the whole time that was going on that we need to go faster, but it's just really difficult sometimes with a deck that has a lot of different lines that you need to be looking at, and if you're unfamiliar with it, it gets to be difficult. But I do definitely think that this deck would have, we would have been still in an okay situation, even with him having Ulamog coming down and Void Winnower on the board. Rally the Ancestors, we've got 2 of them in our hand, we've got the lands to do it, we've got Grim Haruspex, we're going to be drawing lots of cards. If we go longer, I think that we're going to not necessarily come out on top because Ulamog's going to make it really difficult for us, but if we can continue to play those Sidisi's Faithful, putting it back into his hand, it's going to be difficult for him to, deck us. But this deck really goes through its deck fast. I was down to 19 cards and it's turn 9. But that just goes to show you're able to really turn through your deck, find that combo, and do well. You just need to get the reps in, and that's something that I'm working on right now. So we'll see you in the next round. Once again, Josh here with Basement Level Magic. See you later.